In this video I will show you how to change the blade on Bosch GTS 10XC. The Bosch comes out with a blade that's more fitting for ripping. As you can see, this is a ripping blade, and the problem with this blade is you can see also it's not very good for general purpose for me as a DIY person or person that has general uses for this. The Bosch blade has specific requirements, and one of the most important things is that the space here between the arriving knife and the blade must be not. I'm going to replace the Bosch blade with a mallet blade, 10-inch 255mm. It's just the Bosch requirements is 254, but it's just 1mm, and if you take into consideration diameter, then the radius is just 0.5 millimeter longer. I hope it, and I think it's not a huge problem, because in our country as South Africa you only get the major things that are being sold is 250. Although I struggled maybe at Builders, 250, around 250 is general thing, but then I went to Brights, and at Brights I got this mallet, as well as Brights also have other more specific blades that's better. It's the reason why I choose this mallet 10-inch 255mm. It has a nice 80 teeth, so it will give me a smooth cut. The bore is also compliable, 3 centimeter, and then this length is less. As far as I could read, it complies with the others. Most importantly, our requirements are Bosch. Most importantly for me, it's a combination blade that can do the ripping, the cross cutting, and also the composite material. Don't worry too much about the place where my table is. I'm busy making space, so don't bother too much about that. First thing, of course, if you want to replace a blade, is to see to it that the power plug is disconnected, and then thereafter I'm going to remove the angle stop and move the parallel guide slightly out of the way to make space. The spanner holding the wrench for the blade is located on the side. It's behind this disc, and to get access to this disc, I'm slightly going to move the extender a little bit to the front. With the extender, I've already opened the extender here on the side, loosened it so that it can move forward, and if the extender is out of the way, then I take off the cover here, take off this cover, I did remove it, and as you can see, then the removing the cover is a little bit of a two-hand thing. It's not a big issue, just using your 2 hands. And then behind that you'll see the wrench. Okay, I have the wrench. I just remove the guard here. Just remove the guard, and then put everything to the side. Then you just use a screwdriver, place it in here at the slot here in front of the cover, and then just lift it up slightly, and then you can lift the cover by hand, remove the cover. I'm now going to lift the wheel to its the blade to its highest point, and okay, since I like this at its highest point, and this is now becoming a 2. Then I will just move this lever here, the red lever, okay, and change it until it locks. There is it now lock. I'll take the other assistant will now help me. Okay, now all you do is you just lift the lever up, safety locking lever, okay, locks it in. Take this spanner, and here is a screw, and then also a spindle. Take the screw. It's luckily it works in the usual direction. Open these, lefty loose, and then you just can loosen the nut. Just take care that you do not lose the nut inside or let it fall. Just take out here's the nut, and then the spindle, and then the blade comes out, and there it is. Okay, now when you insert the blade, just take care that the spinning angle, the spinning direction, rotating direction is correct. Okay, it must spin to the front, and here are the arrows, and you just insert it, and it come here over the edge. That's it. That's it, and then just insert this spindle. Spindle, as you can see, goes in it. There's 2 slots there at the side, so it will just there it is in. Spindle tightly against it, and then just tighten the nut. Nut tightens lefty loosey, righty tighty, the usual way. So my hand tighten it. Okay, and then you just lift up the lever here, the locking mechanism, and until it's locked. Then about 20 to 30 Newton, they say, just tighten it. Okay, and there you have it. Just test. Nice run, and then now we will have to just turn it on. Put back the insert plate. Just hook in the insert plate. Okay, there's the insert plate, slightly below the flush, slightly higher front of the flush at the back, slightly higher flush at the back. Okay, then you just replace the spanner on the side. Take the older blade and we just insert it into the cover, and then we put the blade at where the saw is placed on the side of the table saw. You will see here, this is sort of covered, so it can only come in a certain way. It's not fully rounded, only half rounded. The top is, so it can only come in a certain way, the cover here at each spot. and we are going to insert it now, the blade where it belongs. Put the over on the screw there, screw tightly, attach the blade guard. Okay, there's it in. Make it close, tighten slightly tighten. Okay, and then insert the angle stop. Now we will just switch it on and then test it. Switch on the machine. Put it on for a few seconds, and then we cut. I don't know if you can see, the cut is much better, but strangely enough, here where my thumb is, this was the side of the angle stop where I feed it in. This side is now a little bit more coarser than the side of the what was it, on the parallel guide. Side is, and you can side as you see. I think these marks has to do with the fact that I had a sort of a, not a constant feeding, but that's a small thing that I think we'll just have to practice that. In general, I'm more happy than I was with the aluminium plate that they recommended. Thank you very much for watching this video. Please like and share this video from me and my assistant. Until next time.